I put bravery because she's never afraid to like speak her mind, and like she's always in my room, and she doesn't care what she says to me. She's brave. She doesn't really care what people think.
I'm going to jump in there too because I put bravery for Erin. There have been a number of times in class where we've engaged in conversations, and she puts herself out there to ask for more opinions. You want to hear from more people, and you're not afraid of asking for that and making that an expectation for your classmates. And so that model, that leadership could also be part, but you're brave in doing that.
I had leadership for Erin because it's not like she's at the top, like she's always on top of everything. Like she'll like sort things out and like try to get more people to join in and stuff. And yep.
I also wrote leadership because she's always like one of the first to say something or come up with an idea when other people are having trouble, or like leads the group in that way.
And I wrote self-regulation because I think she knows what she should do or say at a certain time.
Great. Thanks. Let's go ahead and move to Jacqueline.
Okay, I wrote zest because she's always like laughing about something or making a joke, just really happy. Like even like today, we were outside in the rain shooting archery, and she was like still like saying like exciting comments. And, so.
I have to fly in there for zest too for Jackie. A number of times we cross each other's paths on campus, and she's bouncing around. Hi, Mr. Hubler, and she'll give me one of those. But she also, you guys know, every day she's trying to teach me Spanish, and so she comes in and you know happily tries to teach me the same thing that she taught me the day before that, and I still haven't learned it. So thanks for sticking with me and having that energy.
I think you were too.
Zest.
Oh.
I put a check by Zest because, again, she's like always happy and she makes the most out of like every situation. And whenever you're like talking to Jackie, she always is the one that like livens up the conversation.
I put humor because she's like my partner in crime. She's always laughing with me and stuff. She always tries to make the class laugh. And, yeah.
Usually I fail.
No, you.
George, go ahead.
I put humor too because she made me laugh a couple of times, and I almost never laugh in academic time.
Okay. Good. Thanks. That's a good one. All right, Donald, you're up. Creativity for Donald.
I wrote creativity because I think he usually has a lot of like something really different, special opinions, different from others.
I put level learning because he sits there and he just takes everything in and like always wants more information.
I want to second that. I would put a check mark. Donald has shown me love for learning. I don't know if you know, but he took AP World last year, and he earned a 4 on the AP test, which is pretty respectable. And he doesn't just, he's not comfortable with that. He wants to go more and learn more, and as a result of that, he's been trying to work with me on individual projects and go a little bit higher with his studies. And so I've seen that out of him.
I said gratitude because it just seems like the other weekend ago I saw him touring someone, and I feel like he's really thankful to be at school and he wants it to share with other people. So I really think he appreciates what he has and shares it with everyone else.
Leadership.
Oh, it's me. Sorry. I said leadership because he always I don't know, whenever he's like sitting there and stuff, he just like is like the first to talk, and he always knows what he's talking about, and he just kind of like leads the group in the discussion and stuff.
Do you guys see the way he's standing? Like self-regulation would be another strength that I would share about Donald. He is so disciplined, and even how he stands, or if you notice how he sits in a chair, he's not fidgety, and he doesn't move around a lot. He always knows where his stuff is, and so he's quite self-regulated. One of the points I want to make as you're sitting down, it's interesting because up here on the list, only one of those are on my card, my 5 strengths on my card. And I don't necessarily see many of those things in me. I see a number of other things that are really on my card. But what you've done is you've shared, using me as an example, a number of different strengths that you see in me that I don't even really notice sometimes. And I hope as we went through you guys, that you all had that same experience where you realized that, man, my peers see a number of different strengths that I don't see in myself. And now that those strengths are identified, we've spotted the strengths. That's kind of easy. this was an easy activity. But how can we manage these now? How do we do something with knowing that I have zest? Or knowing that Cole is industrious? Or that Marlena is curious? What do we do with those now? And so what I want you to do is go ahead and flip over your character inventory sheets so you have a blank space. And we're going to engage in a hardness discussion where you guys really explore and try to uncover how we can manage these strengths. And so here's going to be your topic. How does this character strength activity help us understand what it means to be human? We've been talking about humanity and what it means to be human. How does this activity help us understand what it means to be human?